board. They've got a lot of kills. They've had 2 first-place finishes. So as you can see over there, the scoreboard, mental math says they should be pretty far in the lead.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
what are we looking at here, Mott baby?
We are looking at our 4th game. Standings-wise, I don't think they're going to be updated yet in terms of who is in. Well, obviously, Ghost Gaming is in first, but
So
Well,
I'd like you
let's
just to
check the
cut to
math
my
first.
camera real
Sure.
quick, Mott. I want to know what's going on with these cosmetics right here.
they're a little
Well,
weird.
he ran away, but they've really stepped up the cosmetic game, huh, Slacks? Did you ever get the kilt, buddy? I always wanted the skirt,
kilt?
rather.
The skirt?
The skirt. I'm sorry.
I don't care enough to get the skirt, I'm afraid.
The
I
skirt.
will
Skirt.
admit, though, apparently I'm pretty lucky. I've unboxed 2 coats.
Like trench coats?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Is that lucky?
I think there's a 0.01% chance.
I got the track jacket off of my first.
I don't think I've unlocked
yellow
a
one? That's
single.
pretty good.
I haven't unlocked a single decent cosmetic. It's mostly
Well-
been baseball caps and like brown shoes.
You suck.
Yep,
All right.
you're not wrong.
That hurts a lot of feelings here.
Sorry, Mott.
No, it's okay.
Do you ever think
It's
that
okay,
they
I do
won't
suck.
have only men and women in this game?
What are you insisting here?
Maybe they'll have, like, a dog?
I can play as a dog. I love shooting my gun out of my mouth. Whoa.
No, just think about it. Different classes, you could have a dog.
Are you just saying it's going to be like, hey, look, there's
We're
the
gonna
dog,
have
kill him and get
orcs
bonus
next.
points.
High elves will be coming in soon after.
No,
They'll
just,
be in the next DLC.
What if there was just a class that could only bite?
Mott, those are races, not genders. Could you have
Sorry.
some respect?
my bad.
That's a micro right there.
That's
I'm sorry for having a macro aggression.
It's a macro. Is a macro aggression when you just like hit somebody? A micro aggression is alluding to something.
yeah. Well, they build up. You see, that's
Yeah.
the thing. They chip away. It's like death
That's a
by
mega
1,000
aggression
cuts.
right there. He just killed him. That's a mega
A
aggression.
super aggression.
All right. What an interesting plane right there. A complete drop on the military. Everybody leaving except for only a few squads.
Wild Card is the only brave team to go to the military base. They decided to pull the trigger, and they will be rewarded for it by getting a massive amount of farms.
Have seen this time and time again now. It's where teams see these danger areas and they go, guys, it's just not worth it. Let's not take the risk. Let's not go where a lot of people are going to land. So nobody goes to the military base, and then there's that one team that gets to soak up all the loot. But looks like Pochinki is the opposite scenario. 3 squads flying over the capital
Wow.
right now. So it could
and
be
this
some
is
Pochinki magic.
this is Ghost Gaming. If they get eliminated first, this could be a problem for them.
Yep, they might have to show up in the 5th game, so that'll be a big heartache for them, I'm sure.
Listen, I'm just trying to build drama, okay?
I'm into the storyline you're building, Mod. I'm excited to see if Ghost Gaming. I think they're just gonna run. They're just gonna land and get the hell out of there. I don't think.
And as usual, a lot of teams headed up towards George Pool. It's going to be Optic and Envious, the 2 that are really committed. Nova also have one Locknarb, so look out for him.
Locknarb.
Locknarb.
Look out, Locknarb.
Locknarb.
All right, let me get on one of these. All right, so we're down, baby.
I wish my
So-
parents named me Locknarb.
Hey, Locknarb, come over here.
Locknarb!
It's
You're
time for dinner.
grounded! Well, thanks,
Oh.
guys. I get to name my daughter something now. Thank you, PUBG.
That's what Trent should have named his kid, Locknarb.
Locknarb the Wise.
Locknarb Owen
Dude,
McKenzie.
I think that's a macro aggression right there.
Locknarb?
Locknarb.
Yeah,
Ruin a young child's life.
good.
I do think the places that we're going to see action, Pochinki, like you mentioned, George Pool, pretty much three of the big cities. We have Novo as well will be maybe a point of contention where TG are actually just running away. They're going to give Noble the full control over Novo at this point instead of trying to take it over. So TG will hold themselves up in these houses and wait for Novo to try to push in
Excuse me.
potentially.
Please use the full name of the place. I don't know what you're saying.
Novo Repnoi. Novo
Thank you.
Repnoi.
Oh, Novo Repnoi. Oh, okay, makes sense. Thank you.
That
Oh,
town.
over here, Totality, they had finished off the energetic turtle.
So that's
he
one
landed.
of the.
Oh, wow, that's offensive. That's Taro. Oh, he was just looting.
He's just
He
looting.
was.
What the hell's wrong
I
with
thought
you?
he was. I thought he was doing the crouch thing.
What
on
is
his
this,
face.
Halo Reach? You
I
think
thought
this
you
guy's
were-
getting
I
teabagged?
actually had a
This is a
flashback to Halo.
professional.
I thought you were saying something that we said. Oh, that's offensive.
that's
Mark.
No, I thought they were bad mannering that poor turtle, but
No.
that's my bad, guys. That was my own past microaggression
Yes.
coming out there. Sorry about that.
Sorry if
You
anyone's.
you were teabagged too many times in Halo.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. That was really. I let too much of myself into the cast. I'll try to dial it back.
Thank
So
you
that is one of the players from Ghost Gaming. The rest of them, Bollock is already running away. He is just out of there. He's leaving Profi and McCoy to their own devices.
They're so close. Like Profi and Smithy are in adjacent buildings.
I think
Smithy
Smithy knows too. He's been crouching. I think he has an understanding that Profi is at least nearby, or there could be a player.
They might have heard each other. Yeah.
By the way, big fan of the gas mask. It's
a quality cosmetic.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't quite get the words out there, but I'm glad you finished it for me.
Not a great cosmetic. It does actually add to your profile, which could get you killed.
And Profi's just running.
All right, Profi.
I would too after you lose it at the energetic turtle.
If you want to see a guy running for his life, go ahead and stop by twitch.tv/Profi.
How do you got him doing like that, man?
Sorry.
So very spread out right now. It's a very central circle. Of course, that first map we saw the military-based kind of spawn. So very centralized. Nobody making the moves quite yet. Don't see too much action. WC still just looting about the military base. Let's see what they're up to.
And it's mostly just looting, right? Like, you know, Wildcard having the full military base is going to put them in a very good position for the late game, though. They're going to have a lot of items. So does he have it? He has nothing really though already. Pride doesn't have much on him to start things off.
He's struggling. Just found some healing, but hey, that's all right, Moth. Give him some time. Have some patience.
Patience, please, Moth.
All right. The first big thing besides a battle or a kill is Nerf Me Please is going to find himself a drop. He is straight running to it. He has no real armor. He has a level 2 backpack and well, actually he's level 1 armor. Excuse me.
But will anyone contest him is the real question.
Oh, he's level 2 armor. Probably not. I don't think... Bollock is kind of close, but I don't know if he actually has any idea that this is dropping nearby. It doesn't look like it. So this might... We'll see what's in the crate, too, when Nerf Me Please gets there, but... Other than that, there's not really anything happening right now.
It's a very quiet early game here, Slacks. We've got Fly Q. They're going to be in Watertown. One of my least favorite places to
Really?
go.
You don't like Watertown?
I'm not a big fan of Watertown.
I
you gotta
like
jump
it.
all over stuff. You're stuck in the water. You're moving slow.
Oh, is
That's
that
a 15
15
times scope that Nerf Me Please is going to have.
Oh, he's going to have a Gorzy
Unfortunately,
15?
he has a Groza with a 15 times
What's
scope.
wrong with that?
You can't put the 15 on a Groza.
I mean, that's...
I don't think you can actually do it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can either. I haven't tested it. I'm pretty sure you're right, Andrew.
I think the Groza is one of those...
You can do it.
You could put a... I don't even think you can put an 8X on a Groza.
Give me a couple
maybe
duct
you can.
tapes, and you can do it.
Well, either way, the Groza is still a good find, so he'll be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Now, how good is the 15 actually? I've heard some people say the 15 is almost too much. Like, unless you are on the other side of the map, you're having trouble zooming in to actually
have
clip
they
them.
changed it like the 8X? Can you zoom out of the 15X now?
Good question. We might be able to find out when he gets a real gun he can use it with.
Let's see if he's got that.
Let me see if he has the scope. No, he does. Of course he doesn't.
No, of course he doesn't. What kind of idiot would think that? Mott.
Shut up.
Shut up. Anyway. We built the power. We got a squad coming in there. Oh, it's just a pickup. Excuse me.
EG
Nope,
with
yeah, it's
Rose X.
just Nomi coming for the go.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing happening until maybe Wildcard or Noble make their way across the... Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Driving by on a motorcycle. Yeah, there's not going to hit him, and he's going to make it out. It's really hard to hit those motorcycle shots, man. Those things cruise.
Jimmer's checking out SWATs, and they're just shitting on his tires, actually, over here towards the, I guess, this road area.
Yep.
I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, I believe that's called a road.
Thanks, Lex.
At any rate.
What would I be without you?
I don't know.
Still only one dead.
Well, you know, people getting their stuff together. I'm into Nerf Me right now. He's just doing his thing. He's a little purple boy. He's just doing his thing.
He has a Groza and a micro Uzi.
The perfect 15X scope combo.
Exactly.
For the micro Uzi.
He's really got the long range on lockdown.
Here's the question. You know that shotgun, the auto shotgun that can take an 8X? Can it take a 15?
That is a
You're
good
asking
question.
the questions that we don't have the answer to.
15s are so like I don't get that many crates. The amount of crates I've gotten with a 15, it's like literally once. I think
it's
I
hard
found
to test
it's
it
so
out.
rare.
I feel like if you're really good at the game, I feel like the 15X can be almost. I don't want to say broken. It could be pretty good though, but I don't know. It's right. You're right about
it's
like
very situational. You know, you like think about the amount of times you've been in a late game where you're like, "Fuck, this 8X is not helping me right now. I got to go back to the red dot."
Yeah.
The 15 is that, but even more exaggerated.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for clearing this up.
Fines.
Well, Slacks. I mean,
We're answering your questions.
That was a sincere thank you.
Thanks, guys.
This is very informative. What do you want from me?
you're talking like Purge right
Go back
now.
to eating your
Thanks,
pretzels.
Hey guys, this is Pretzel Guy here.
This is
You
Pretzel
should change
Guy
your name to
17.
Pretzel Guy for PUBG.
If I was gonna change
Make a
my
Twitter
name
account.
for PUBG, I'd change it to Mickey Mouse.
Did you
for
do?
sure.
Did you do any pretzel videos when you were at PGL? Was that? Too
Oh,
far
you
off the
should have.
line?
You missed a critical.
You know, I did meet a guy from PUBG, one of the Blue Hole guys, and they introduced him. They're like, "This is Sir Action Slacks," and he looks me in the eyes and he goes, "Yeah, I know who this is." So that was not good.
Never a good.
So
never
you're
a good
telling
sign.
me he saw the pretzel stream?
That was
Okay.
probably not good. But anyhow,
Well, now he's seeing this stream and he's really impressed with what you've done so far here.
I can't tell if
No,
that's
I'm
a
not being
slam or a
sarcastic.
compliment.
No.
I was like,
I wasn't really trying to be sarcastic,
Guys,
but we can put it that way.
can
if
I
you-
talk to you about?
Luke? Some shots coming over here from Ballack, and that'll be the end of it. Just pops the back of the car. All right.
The care.
Yeah,
The
I think it's
care
just
with the
care.
Vanguard.
Nobody's died yet, huh?
No, one person has.
One
we saw
person.
it earlier. It was the energetic turtle.
Not too great at the math, but remember that kill on Energetic Turtle? That was exciting.
It was
I
very
do
exciting.
remember it. He was stuck in the corner, and then they assassinated him.
Slacks, listen, let me tell you, when this game gets into the next circle, it's going to be a lot more. In fact, it already kind of is. Ballack is taking some shots at the Bank U5, which is,
Oh, boy.
you know, he's trying.
Buddy,
anyway.
this thing's going to pop off like your bachelor party.
Exactly.
Hell
That was
yeah,
quite
boy.
the bachelor party
We're going to eat 8 pounds of pizza and play video games with a stripper.
with a stripper.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Hell
awesome.
yeah, boy. Let's not share that to a new community, though. man.
Okay,
This
let's-
is
We
a,
already no.
this is a Christian
Yeah.
stream.
I mean, this is this is slower than usual, though. Like,
I
everyone is very just spread, stuck with their
Oh,
units.
here we go.
Ballack is still getting some shots off.
If Zampa dives here,
He almost
Oh my,
flipped it, but
he
he
actually
just doesn't have
almost
the
did.
vision.
That moment when Ballack is literally the only person on the map shooting the gun. This is.
well, actually, the meme enthusiasts
hey,
were
there we
shooting
go.
it
There
earlier.
we go. We got some fire here. Oh yeah, shoot that.
That's the same person getting shot.
Okay, well, okay.
2 different angles, though. Profi and Ballack kind of have him sandwiched, and
Which
now
one's
he's
gonna
one
get the
shot
kill?
from death.
Which one's gonna get? Are
Did
they
they
really
find it?
They need to blow up the vehicle in order to actually.
Oh, it's smoking. Don't hide behind that car,
There it is.
Zampa.
There it is.
Oh.
Not only did he get knocked down, he got knocked down by Fignaldo. Then they blew up the car, which killed him.
Yeah, that was very nice.
That's
So
brutal.
that is pretty brutal. Yes.
That's a nice
Oops.
circle, though. It's very centralized. You know, it opens up a lot of options. Nobody's too out of
true.
range here. I like
Very
it.
good. Circle.
Nobody can complain about getting RNG'd based on this circle. You
Exactly.
know, everyone's just got their loot. Now they're heading back in, nice and easy.
This might be the first circle where almost the full group of players is inside the circle.
Oh.
The only person not in it is CRISPR in Lipovka right now.
McCoy maybe going to take some shots down to half HP. He gets dropped.
Nice.
Oh, my. D-Master. It's actually Vexel that drops him, and that'll be another kill. 61 left alive. Say goodnight to McCoy.
And that's the second player from Ghost Gaming dropped down now.
It's just unlucky.
Yeah. That is unfortunate. So Ballack and Profi, by the way, are super split up. They're not anywhere really near each other. They're pretty much a field apart at this point across the Pochinki field from each other. There's Totality nearby. There's Tempo Storm. And now, actually, the Space Station boys are taking some shots at the Totality boys inside Pochinki.
Smurf.
Yes.
Totality are the Pochinki Masters, though. Ooh, WC looking for D-Master. Very long-range shots, though, from Kickstart.
Yep.
So now we're looking at the next circle. It's still pretty centralized. In fact, it actually favors Wildcard and a couple of other players, like Cloud9's pretty much directly in the middle at this point. You know,
Yeah,
the
it's
Space
not
Station
really
boys.
bad for anyone. Even Noble, right? They're on that south side. They'll make it over the bridge and move into the white. Up top, EG starting to make their move, as well as the Memesters, Carjala the third, and Silky Meat moving in.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
pretty bad for the meme enthusiasts, and even EG. They're about to run into like 5 different teams here.
Actually,
like
EG
Optic.
are going to bump into Optic, yeah,
Yeah.
and they've got some eyes.
Uh-oh. Optic taking some major fire here. Could be something. They're getting into their cars. Dismounting cars. They're a little split up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hetror
They
just
might just
checking
drive
different
away. I think you're
angles.
right, Slack.
He doesn't know where everybody is. I don't think they're close enough to really take a full-on fight here. But EG are. They're pretty close to E United at this point. E United up on the hill here trying to take some shots, but EG are kind of solidified behind cover inside these houses. So, anybody else? D-Master
there
getting
we
shot?
go. This is the fight we've been looking for. A little bit of house action. I had just won a chicken in this area before this gassed. I'm very excited to see what the pros can do.
Jesus.
Whoa, there's
Wild
a
card
holy moly.
blew up a car. They've dropped Nerf Me Please. That is the end of Nova, I believe. Yep. Nova's dead. No, wait. They have 2 lives. Just kidding. Sorry.
Okay.
Locknarb and Richie. I spoke too soon.
No worries.
Whoa,
Whoa,
what the heck was
Jesus.
that?
He went
Oh,
over
it was a bridge.
That was,
It didn't spawn yet.
that was
It
going to
looked
be
really
the
cool.
sickest jump I've ever seen. My goodness.
It looked really cool for a second.
All right, still looking around for some fights here. We're seeing a lot of pot shots. Oh, Optic
United
some
taking
serious.
shots at 17.
He's on the
Optic
motorcycle.
trying to
He's
make it away.
1 shot away from death, but I don't know if he's going to stop behind this ridge.
Great tuck there by the ridge.
No angle.
And this guy's just going to drive in the exact same place his buddy got shot in. That's a little risky.
He's fine.
He's okay.
Oh.
These guys are just laying in right now. Optic does take 1 hit, but he will be okay. Meanwhile, in this other complex
Meme
here,
enthusiast.
a bit of a push on the meme enthusiast.
Yeah.
Silky Meat swinging around. They do manage to get the guy from Optic that has stayed behind.
Bahawaka.
Still
Oh
3
my
from
God.
Optic, though. They make it up to the other side.
They naded his body. They naded his already downed body.
That's
that
brutal.
hurts.
That's brutal.
Brutal stuff indeed.
What are you guys doing? This is a professional game. Please don't nade crawling people. Ban
The
them.
question now is where did the rest of Optic go? They've got 1 car and a motorcycle, and down bottom, Team 7 have those huts, and they've been taking shots back and forth.
They have an. This is the 8. Yeah, this looks to be the 8X with the Car 98. This is not the 15X, which was picked up by. By the way,
That was Nerf Me, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
he
that down
died.
now?
Who killed him? It was Wildcard, right? Didn't they kill Nerf Me Please? I believe so. They have the 15X now, I believe, or they should anyway.
Yeah. Optic just drive away. They're going to play it safe. On the other side, Bollock taking some shots at Totality.
They're really far though.
You are right about that, good sir.
All right. Oh, big fight here for the memers as they run into E United. Maybe taking some big explosions.
That explosion already happened. I don't know why it happened again.
I mean, but, you know, exciting moment.
Still.
Very exciting.
Something exploded.
All right, we're just waiting for this next circle to
Yeah,
push.
this next circle is going to be where the action starts happening. I mean, Moody and the rest of Cloud9 have been shooting at the space station boys, but they're both in houses. Nobody's really trying to kill each other at this point. They're just trying to sit and stay alive and get some shots in where they can.
All teams still alive and in it. Just a couple casualties along the way. It was like Fly Q are starting to make their push.
Really interested by E United's position. Can we go out and see just what they're dealing with here? Do they got a car barricade or what are they? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's great, man. I've seen this so many times in these pro games, these guys getting this position in the open hill and then everyone looking in a different way. And it's just great. Why have a house when you could build your own defense, you know?
It's true. It gives you a lot of cover, and even though the cars can explode, you need to be really close to actually die to the car explosion. You have a pretty good amount of time to get back. And then once they do explode, of course, you have those just flaming permanent barricades.
Look at them go.
And move out.
All right.
The one problem
out,
with
boys.
having these barricades is that they do not protect you from nades. That's the one issue.
That is an issue indeed.
There's a crate coming down right here. That's what these EU boys are going for, baby. Or not. Okay, they're just going to
They
drive right by.
literally let it. They actually had
And
no idea it was there. They didn't even look for
That
it.
crate is just going to land right where they were.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure there's nothing good in there, right?
Maybe
Yeah,
Optic will go
let's
for
take
it
a look
now.
here. Let's see what
I'm
we got.
sure.
If there's like a
It's fine.
15X and a ghillie suit, I'm gonna
Oh,
lose
an
it.
AUG. Okay, well, the AUG is pretty good. Isn't
Well,
there,
that could have been a lot worse.
Still. Yeah.
Oh, big firefight finally coming out here as
Envious
we see.
and Nova, Locknarb in trouble.
Locknarp!
He will make it into the building in time, though.
That's going to be my new replacement for curse words.
Oh, you Locknarb jerk.
Locknarb.
On the other side, EG going to be in some issues here. They popped a tire now.
What is
Something
that
doing a
move?
lot of damage. Nomi gets out of the car, takes even more, but Something not able to finish him off.
Oh,
quite
they
yet.
left Nomi.
They're going to run across the field, but Something getting popped by the rest of EG. Z-Watts and Real.
There's no way Nomi should be alive right now. There's literally 100% no way that he should be alive. He's on a ridge. He has this. Look at this small amount of cover that Nomi has right now from the rest of FlyQuest. He was maybe a few centimeters away from death.
Ooh,
That's just tactical driving, man.
adrenaline needle.
That's a rarity there. Excellent. As we look on some more fights here, Nomi trying to make it through using these
He
berms to
needs
his
some
advantage.
smokes. He needs some smokes really badly. Luckily, he's in the circle, which is good news.
All right, more fighting popping out here as a couple squads. TG starting to find our boys from EU9. Oh, whoa. Potato
lot of
Hill is
crossfire.
blowing up, guys.
United, or rather Cloud9 are having some troubles. Hypoc will get a knockdown nicely onto Moody, but the rest of Elusive and Vohai are there to help
You
him
are in
out.
so much trouble. TG is on the other side, just keeping them completely locked down. Mortified, some shots up top. Not sure if he's hitting anything, but it's limiting the angles that EU have to try to retreat and reset here. They'll drop some smokes and Mortify will just fire some shells into it, but going to fall short.
And now EU United going to get shot by Hypoc. That
Look
car
out!
is flipping around.
Look out, guys! That car! Oh my God! It's lost its mind. Shoot
They're
it!
shooting.
Shoot it!
He's shooting the tires, but it doesn't look like that on our screen, obviously.
Optic trying to save these guys from that possessed, pristine-like vehicle. What a good Samaritan.
United still hanging in there, though. As I say, that Vegas trying to make the run across, low on HP, makes the prone into the grass. He'll survive. Then you've got Jimmer up already higher.
Do Cloud9 and EU United know they're
Austin, too.
Froz is looking behind. Jimmer needs to be careful. Froz is going to back. Yeah, they're just going to run away. I thought United and Cloud9 might clash, but they didn't actually.
Cloud9's just on the run.
Yeah, they just
Smart idea.
pieced out.
Nobody wants to be on this big old
However,
potato.
Cloud9 could get sandwiched. Let's look at the other side of the high ground. It's Maluk & Co.
Tempo Storm, baby. They're back and ready to go. Although, Wildcard taking shots up the hill at EU United, but that's not really going to matter.
Cloud9 coming over this hill. They're going to see Tempo Storm very soon here. Who's going to get the jump?
Oh, both teams taking some shots here. Nice firing coming out. United and Tempo, but that's drawing the better position from 12 as they're thinking about moving up. Maluk, here's all that fire. They want to do it. They got to push together, though. Moody, just make the decision and go for it, boys, please.
Oh, Maluk playing it slow. Now it's actually going to cost him. He takes a couple of shots and immediately heads back down the hill.
Moody does get the kill on Master Dunk. Meanwhile, there's a big fight between TG. They blew up, I think, Noble. I believe Noble is actually out of it now after they killed him. But I'm still waiting to see what happens on this hill with this battle between Tempo Storm and Cloud9.
Yeah, obviously this is in the white circle, so ground that could keep you good for the next couple rounds here. This is going to be the battle to keep an eye out for as the rest of the teams start to move in around the periphery. E-United still pretty far away, but if this firefight breaks out, they could jump over the hill and try to make it happen.
Cloud9 has found Smurf. He's one shot away from getting at least one of those kills. He has a suppressor too, so I don't know if the Space Station team knows exactly where they're getting shot from.
Froz gets brought down by a grenade.
Yeah, that's big. Maluk doing the job there, so now they're getting pretty much pincered by like 4 different teams here. This is a rough spot to be in for both Cloud9 really and Tempo Storm at this point.
Maluk thinking about the wraparound flank play to finish him off, maybe find another pick when they're going for the res, but opts to play it more defensive, does not want to get caught off guard, and that means they will be able to find this resurrection.
I mean, look at this map. There's about to be so much action here at the top of this hill with Space Station. In fact, actually, Balak and Profi are right behind the Space Station boys. And he's hiding now. Profi has a 4x if he wants to go for Smurf, who was right out in the open, but they couldn't quite find him, it doesn't look like. So they're just going to... We'll get back to the other teams that are fighting.
Team 15 taking some shots over at Balak. He's going to get over the hillside.
So they did finally find the Ghost Gaming boys.
Kind of an interesting final circle here, though, with this giant hill. There's a lot of terrain. A lot of places to hide.
Yeah, this is. I actually think FlyQuest are in the best position. They have to deal with EG, but I don't know. The rest of the teams, unless you can win these fights, like you Boy Dre and
Envious and Nova, also very far from, or close to each other rather. And Richie gets brought down by a nade.
What a beautiful grenade that
was. Actually a nade from Kate.
Jeez.
Envious.
Wow.
Beautiful grenade onto the team.
Totality taking some shots at Sharpshotted. Wildcard trying to drive on through, not wanting to stop at this fieldwork. Totality articulated. They were going to get by, it looks like. I think that this is not going to turn into anything.
Yeah, moving into that circle, though. As the second push is going to get in the center there. Caden drawing some shots on this drive-by. Ooh, he does manage to get at least one there.
Look at this. Wildcard and Check Shooter right next to each other. Kickstart right behind these boxes. Pride gets dropped. Check Shooter, he gets both of them.
Unbelievable.
What a spray down.
It's not over yet, though. There's still some reinforcements coming in.
Oh, they ain't coming in. Those two dudes
Sharp
are dead.
Shotted is like,
See
I
ya.
don't know about that.
You had your chance. Bye.
Tumai is healing. These two are, I think, dead. They'll kill one. Pride's going to get dropped. Kickstart might be able to crawl around. Check Shooter, I don't know if he feels safe enough to run outside. I don't think he does in this situation.
He just doesn't know what's happening. Both the guys are dead inside the warehouse. He knows other guys got to be around. Just leave him.
Tumai is right
He's
here,
right
though.
below Caden. Tumai is literally right below Caden. They will take down Tumai. That was Caden up in the high ground. So
yep, through the window. And sharp shot. Looks like he gets scouted out. They know exactly where he is. He's trying to heal up. He does have a first aid as well as a med kit. A lot of Red Bulls.
I think he's med kitting. Yeah, he is. He's going to smoke it.
So Caden, you can see him up in the high ground window there, just waiting for this guy to pop his head out.
He's a Groza, a level 2 vest. He's going to push out. He's going to go for another smoke. This is a tough situation. He's fighting into 4 Envious members. They can't quite see him yet. He can kind of see through the smoke. And he's getting shot
just lighting
now.
up the smoke.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, I would if I were them as well.
It's okay.
He's still crawling to freedom.
He's moving
Caden
slow.
about to spot him. Caden hasn't seen him. He's at the window, though. This is some, Metal Gear Solid shit if I've ever seen
Go,
it.
Sam Fisher, go!
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, he's
alive.
So, anything else? EG still with all 5 alive.
What was that noise?
Oh, taking some time there.
Check shooter is... Oh, he's just looting.
Okay, this is pretty unbelievable.
Oh,
guess
I
they're just
cannot
gonna
believe
leave
he
him.
is alive.
Over here on the other side, the Maluk crew. Oh, God, Vexel just had the opening, but he didn't take the shot. Team 12 starting to get pushed on, but they're playing this so cautiously, Mont.
Yeah, they're just waiting at this point. They're biding their time. There's 3 teams at the top of this hill, but again, the circle is in favor of Tempo Storm here for the 12 team. But meanwhile, TG, they're taking a fight. They've already lost Scylla. Mossy is just running. Optic have taken the victory in this engagement. They've dropped down Scylla. They will res up. I believe it's 17 that has been knocked down. Optic will still have 3 live, and TG have to run Mossy away. He cannot help out his comrade Scylla.
What is going on over here? The memesters just prone behind this tree on the edge, and Silky Meat, he is going to slowly ride the blue.
What a baller.
Look at this. Look at these snaky devils right here, Slacks. This is how you do it. You stay on the edge, you let that blue come in, and you know that there's nobody behind you.
They actually have a perfect position on this team fight that they see coming up from here. 2 is on the outskirts looking for that gank. You don't know what's going on.
Oh, this is where it's breaking out. The Maluk will take down Hwin, and that's going to be Tempo Storm. There's one more. Demaster looking for Maluk. The spray down. They actually get the kill. The Space Station boys now pushing up, feeling a bit more confident. They've taken down the Tempo Storm team. That's all of them dead. They're going to take over their old position and now get inside of the circle. But little do they know, United is behind them. I don't know if they're going to push up toward them, though.
Those teams are so close to one another.
Smurf gets brought down.
Yeah, Totality. Purdy is nearby. Balak, actually. Silky Meat. Balak, I don't think he sees Silky Meat yet, but they're right above him.
Wow. He's very lucky. But Balak doesn't want to make a lot of noise here.
No, I don't think he does either. Unless you have a suppressor, but even then, I wouldn't.
Yep.
Well, that's Profi, who I didn't want.
Okay, everybody try to push up these hills now.
Oh, they found Silky Meat.
There you go.
And now Disciple also going to get shot by Purdy. What is this?
On the other side, teams really starting to converge
Hiya!
now. Optic, E United, and EG all making those movements inward.
Taken out by another squad there. So the grenade did not land, but we're still moving on here. EU finally leaving that little hut there and making their way up the hill. But they're staying pretty quiet still as they see Optic not choosing to take any shots.
Yeah,
Likewise.
Optic's just a little too far away. It feels close, but still a lot of roughage in the way.
Optic are going to find their way into the circle, but now Hetro are getting shot. He's behind a tree for Optic, but this is a tough situation. FlyQuest have him locked down. He's going to have to heal up. Luckily, he's inside the circle, but Los HD is going to take down 17, one of the other Optic members, and I think it's just Hetro now alive unless he can get that res off, which he's pretty far away from his teammates, so...
I love our one guy that's super centered in the circle right now.
Profi.
So Profi is just ready to go.
If Ghost
These
Gaming
guys
win
are
this game
riding.
with just Profi... because
No, Bollock is
Bollock's
still alive
still
also.
alive. Oh, yeah, he's
so
right.
He's got a buddy, but you're right. They are split. They're trying to divide and conquer, and he is the only guy in the white at the moment.
Yeah, these two teams are about to run into each other. Totality moving in, and they're going to see our boys that have been hiding this whole time, our snaky gentlemen.
Well, we'll see. Who is it going to be? Are they going to push into Demaster, or is it going to be Envious that pushes up? No, they're still pretty far off. Okay, so
Yeah. So it
yeah,
looks
it
like
seems like this will be an isolated firefight.
old D-Master, look at 2. He's just hiding there.
It might be Bollock that
Bollock
has the
is
better.
just- he's got the best position
he's
out of
going to
all
have
of
to
them.
move in, though, and he'll run into one of these teams, United or
It's going to move
Space
really
Station.
slow, though. He's going to have that option. Maybe he can just kind of like clean this up. Let's see the Purdy.
Oh, he
cam.
might run. Purdy might, yeah, right,
Oh,
might
lay
run right into him.
Lay down, Bollock. Don't move. There's the fight that Bollock was waiting for. Now he knows that those two squads are engaging. This might be his chance really to move.
Demaster's down, baby.
Vexel trying to find a trade here, but it's all 4 of Totality, and they're going to need him
Oh,
dead.
Nice.
Golly.
And Fignaldo was able to take him down. So that's going to be the Space Station boys down. But Bollock is still up here and alive.
Don't take a shot, Bollock.
Purdy is about to run right into him.
Don't do it, Bollock.
He
Oh,
gets the kill. He's
drops
in the blue. He's in the blue, and he's getting dropped, and he's going to go down.
Yeah.
But he still has his teammate Profi to rely on. They did get Purdy, but they won't be able to get that kill. Profi all the way down the hill prone.
EU United now cleaning up after they heard the shots. They're taking some shots of their own, trying to see what they can get. Bollock down, and they'll take that kill.
So
Still, he does some damage on his way out. It was an admirable effort. Unfortunately for him, they will be able to just res through this. So Totality will keep 4 alive. Envious, though, they are starting to push in, and they've got great positioning. Maybe Profi can survive. He's going to have to channel that EU player, Geis, who is also still in looking for that top 4.
And E United, speaking of which, they're taking a fight against FlyQuest. Both, I think, have... E United have 3 alive. FlyQuest have all 4. So do Envious, but Envious on the other side. And Totality as well. So a lot of 4-man teams still up and ready, but Totality going to run into right into Envious as well as E United. Purdy taking some damage from E United, but the rest of Totality are going to move a different direction, and they will see Caden and Kaisko, but Kaisko, I think, sees him first, and he gets the knockdown. Fignaldo now down. Check Shooter getting 2. Check Shooter having a pretty great game so far, getting a lot of different kills.
Pretty tense ending here on the side of this hill. Very limited vision for everyone. Chucks the nade to try to finish off Geis, but he gets killed anyway by something.
Ooh.
Something. Nice grenade there, knocking one, killing another as they move in here. Check Shooter, trying to find something to do, and Jesse, a little bit out of position.
Totality are just getting cleaned up, though, and that will be the end of them. 2 down on the side of Envious, but Resurrections will be on the docket, and nobody really nearby to capitalize on this moment of vulnerability.
And E United, they've lost their fight against FlyQuest. Vegas does get the kill onto some, or rather the knock onto something, and they do get that kill, but Vegas is in a pretty tough spot
He
now.
is in a very tough spot. That'll be the end of him. He tries to prone around the tree. You stand up there, you're probably dead anyhow. It's a tough one, but here we go. 4 teams left, 9 alive, only 1 remaining for Team Profi there. That is, oh shit, what's their name on?
That's Ghost Gaming. And
Ghost
then there's
Gaming. And then Cover Fire is the only remaining player for his team as well.
Yeah, so we have...
So Envious in the best position with all 4, and then FlyQ still with 3.
Yeah, so if Profi or Cover Fire can stay alive long enough, this would be huge. But the fact that Profi has gotten to top 4, I don't necessarily think it. I think it might secure them the overall victory, considering they have 2 first-place finishes.
It's got to be close. The 3rd place gives them such a good position here on the 4th map. And he could still get the top 3. I mean, Cover Fire, he's safe right now, but this blue is moving in, and he is not going to be able to prone his way up. Cover Fire is going to have to run for it, though he is very far away and isolated. He might actually have a better position than Profi.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if FlyQuest are going to be involved.
There he is.
I'm sorry. Crawl.
Don't electrocute me, please, sir.
The most exciting gameplay.
Oh, Check Shooter is about to run right onto Profi. Profi is inside of a smoke right now.
Oh,
Check Shooter, if he could see through the smoke, he would be visible.
Profi hasn't moved in like 5 whole minutes.
He's looking
so
right at Check Shooter.
A pretty ridiculous setup here.
I think he can hear him at the very least.
Well, there's also the other guy on the side of the rock, Kaisuko.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening
right God.
So Profi's in kind of an awkward spot
He needs
right
to smoke
now.
again, but if he throws another one, they're going to know.
I mean...
He's just hoping.
Nah.
FlyQuest, they might get involved in a fight with Envious, and that might take their attention away from whatever Profi is doing. Oh,
Don't move,
no.
Profi.
Oh, he got the
one.
kill.
He
Did
dropped
get the second?
2.
Oh, Profi!
Profi
Get
got
behind the rock. He finishes him. He's getting shot from behind, though. Actually, they're involved in a fight with FlyQuest, and Envious cannot take down Profi.
Profi, that was amazing. All right, no making fun of Profi for hiding. That was such a great cleanup right in the middle of them. My God, we've seen some real sneaky plays today, boys.
That was insane, and they were too busy fighting Los HD in order to deal with Profi. And he's going to take another look here in a moment and tries to find some more kills. Cover Fire is still alive, by the way. I think, or
No,
not.
Blue.
Nope,
No,
he's
Cover Fire died. Blue is
Okay.
far on the backside. He's trying to wrap around onto Profi. Looks like Profi and Jesse Lull might be taking some shots at each other. Too much grass in the way.
Envious are looking, I think, more towards Los HD, knowing that the rest of FlyQuest should be around there trying to res him.
Look at the blue cam, though. This is such beautiful positioning for FlyQ. He's trying to wrap around. He might catch Profi, but he might also be able to wrap around on Envious.
Yeah, this is a tricky situation for Profi, but
I mean, he's been in it before.
if
He's okay.
Envious and Fly Q can fight, then he's liable to take one of these kills and maybe even the game along with it.
Fly Cube Blue really does have a great shot on him. So.
Jesse Law's going to get knocked. Micro Fry taking that shot.
But Los HD also gets brought down, and now Blue shooting at Profi.
Yeah, Profi took a lot of damage there. We'll see if he can make it as...
Jesse Law should bleed out.
Trouble.
I don't think Caden can get there in time. In fact, Caden, they're going to get Los HD. Caden will fall, though, and now Micro Fry and Caden going toe-to-toe.
Caden's still alive?
Profi might see Blue. Blue is out in the open. Blue gets the kill on Profi. Profi gets down. Now it's just going to be a 1v2, and that'll do it. Micro Fry making sure they get the kill on FlyQuest takes the victory here in map number 4.
Wow, that was an insane finisher, actually. Big win for FlyQ. A lot of kills for them, over 10 secured, but Envious with a really stunning performance.
Really came down. I mean, it was a slow match in the beginning, and that's one of the props about PUBG. If it's slow in the beginning, you know it's going to be a hype end.
Now, I also want to point out, right, Energetic Turtle, the first death of the round, his team ends up placing 3rd.
Yes.
Ghost.
I think they're just a very good team at this point. I mean,
confirmed.
Confirmed good team. Ghost Gaming. More than likely, I don't want to say, very good chance that they can get first place overall in this event with that third place finish.
They're in great shape.
We'll see about that, Mod. I've seen some pretty amazing stuff on PUBG Esports before. Some teams walking away with 30 kills.
So, Mod, take us back to the camera so we can see the... So they got 3rd place. Before this round, standings 1,400 for Ghost, 800 for Evil Geniuses.
Wow, that's quite a discrepancy.
And the way things placed here, EG got 9th, so they get plus 75. And Ghost get an extra 240. That doesn't factor in kills, of course. But, yeah, Ghost is looking at like 1,700 points. And the next highest won't even be 1,000.
But kills matter. So
if you were to kill the
that
entire
is the
server,
swing. If you were to get 30 kills, if you get the M249 and lay down on a bridge and then 3 squads drive in front of you.
Let me ask you a question. Could you kill your own teammates in order to increase your kill count?
That's the play. Listen, whoever's
get
in
extra,
second
three
place,
extra kills.
I'm embarrassed to say I don't know. I hope
I would assume not.
Yes.
But I don't
Yes.
know.
Every kill counts. So you get to the top 10, you murder the last couple guys on your squad to get those extra 3, then you kill everybody. It's possible, guys. Stay tuned. It's coming.
Guys, this is all the action here. All right, so we are going to take a break. We're going to get our final lobby coming up pretty quickly. Our 5th and final game of the day, also on Aaron Gall. We'll see who is going to take the Beat International PUBG. I said international. Beat Invitational PUBG.
It is not international.
It's not. It's North America.
It's only North America.
Not international.
Which technically is international.
All right, we're going to